Hey guys, it's Tarquin, coming at you again with another game of Minecraft. And here on the loading screen we see what I now understand to be a trial ruin, but that's not what we're doing today. I did one a little bit in the last video, not the real way, the peaceful way. And after a bit, uh, there was just a lot of rooms, and I got bored. I wanted more variety, and I decided I wanted to explore. So we're just going to go in the direction of that jungle dome over there, savannah, I should say. There probably is a place called a jungle. I think I've been to one, but not on this character. See, the early days of me playing Minecraft, it was just a lot to take in, and I didn't process a lot of what was going on around me, as anyone who watched those videos could attest. But I got a comment on one of the earlier ones and went back, and I saw in between me, like really gingerly stepping down the steps of a place and then dying and repeatedly doing such was a beautiful land that was made out of terracotta, although I did not understand how exciting that was at the time. So that is definitely a thing that we're going to be wanting to do. I don't have any dirt to climb with, but the thing about stepwise climbing is you can often get into the slope that the game natively generates and then travel up quite easily for a while, which is what I try to do whenever I am going somewhere that I am unlikely to go again. But this is quite a striking geographical feature. We'll see how tall it is whenever we get up there, but it certainly dominated the landscape from quite a distance. So something that we built up here, especially when cleared, if it was tall, it would be visible just from quite some time. I wanted to see if I could see anything I recognize from up here, but I don't. I don't think so. I think we're just far away from everything that I've ever done besides this initial exploration. We can't see it. And what's this? Oh, a just truly cavernous entrance over there. So pretty interesting, but that's not the direction that we're going. Well, yes it is. There's one over there, but that's the one that I was exploring, I think. We've got another one here, so we're going to take advantage of our scouting and see where the moment takes us. Because the point of this was, of course, exploration, not necessarily to find a new place. A white horse. 2 white horses. Okay, now we're getting into ridiculous territory. I should get a horse. I should get 2 horses, but not right now. Right now we're exploring. The horsing around will wait for another video. And I have like some diamond armor in a chest somewhere, which is pretty silly, but I found it in a big scary building in the nether. Scary because I'm a dork, not because of, being dangerous, obviously. I don't play with mobs on. But in the top right of the screen, you see this effect. It's called Bad Omen 2. I guess I drank a potion, and that was the effect, but it all seemed pretty boring to me. But this is quite interesting. Is this where the rail was going to connect? I think I saw a rail whenever I panned the camera. There's a little monolith there. We've got an underground sea and, yeah, an abandoned mine shaft. So, very cool. And I do need to get to mining some. It's not going to be the point of this video. We are just exploring. But this was quite an interesting spot. I just imagine how daunting it would be if you had started out a game and then like decided, oh, this is where I'm going to go. It never ceases to impress me how beautiful and interesting the randomly generated landscapes can be. I'm trying to find a safe way down, but I hate to pass up lapis laying around because you need a lot of dye if you're a guy like me. to execute your plans. There's an ink sac, so I guess from an underground lake, probably up there, they would have fallen down here and then been beached. But I wanted to say, I was planning on being in the overworld for this, for the ambiance, but I went outside earlier to let the dog in, and I was struck by how nice it felt. And if you'll permit me to talk a bit like an old person, but in a weirder way, it's like every year I forget that the seasons are going to happen. Okay, now we're talking. We got powered rails, we've got rails, gold, a golden apple, and most importantly, diamonds. They are my Minecraft character's best friend. So, if this leads to another boring trail ruin, or trial ruin, I gonna be annoyed. But perhaps this will lead us to other glories. It looks like the end of the rail line is the end of the rail line. Nothing interesting to be gained by messing with it. This is fun because the other one, while ruined, this one has sort of like the water damage going on, and there's more random ores laying around that's just like clearly demonstrates the mining aspect to it. I thought for a second that was a sign. I was going to get really excited, but it was not to be. But here in the catacombs, there we go. Diamonds. I knew if I just believed, I would be able to find something cool from coming down here. How far down are we? Negative 35? That's really far. This mine is awesome. And I think maybe we'll just inherit it. But I don't have any building plans for it, so perhaps we will merely milk it dry and never come back here again. But as I was saying about the nice day, it's like I continually get forgetful. I become an aspect of forgetting. Whenever I'm uncomfortable or unhappy, it's difficult to remember that it's not going to last forever. I have like this deep philosophical immaturity where I get overwhelmed. I would describe it as very easily, which is like both embarrassing and like a legitimate challenge because, well, people often expect that you can be something other than what you are, and they will occasionally become annoyed with you for not living up to that concept that they've developed for you. But whenever I go outside and it's finally nice again, I live in Arkansas, so like when I say it's hot, like I mean it's hot. And you know, it seems sort of silly, but something just like the weather being good finally is enough to remind me of how nice things really are for me. I I don't talk about current events on here or anything, but it's a bad time for a lot of people in the world, and I'm not ignorant to how lucky I have it. Although I am a simple cook and am about to go to work and just be like so hot and miserable and try not to yell at people and try not to cry and everything that being a worker entails for a person like me. But I have the sky to look forward to. I have Minecraft to look forward to, and I really do enjoy making these videos. I don't know if it comes across, but I have the best time doing it. I don't want to say I'm not doing this for you, but really I'm doing it for me. Uh, It's like having friends. I shouldn't have said that. That's ridiculous. I do have friends, but life's different as you age, especially when you didn't take the path in life that a lot of people that did. I went to school with a lot of people who became successful, and like the Smiths song says, we hate it when our friends become successful. That's imprecise. I didn't hate it, but it does. It makes it harder to connect in a lot of ways when you grew up just playing video games with people, and now you're just sort of making your way through life, and they're getting married and doing all the stuff that you don't really have that much of a inclination or a passion for, because like there was a time when all I needed was to like hang out with my friends and play video games, and then all those same friends grew up, and well, I didn't, but I'm not upset about it. I realize though the way I'm talking here might make me sound a little whiny about it, like, oh, I'm so different than my friends, which I'm not. I just life's different for everybody, right? And we've got this nice little pool of water to look out at, and I have to go to work, but I just wanted to express how grateful I am both for how good my life is now and for the happiness I get in sharing uh, my hobbies with other people. And just thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And I hope I'll see you in the next video.